You burst into the world already moving, already swimming. No time for baby step shear. You're literally born mid-swim. Welcome to life as a manta ray. Your mom doesn't even slow down to push you out. 1 second, you're folded up inside her. The next, you're unfurling your tiny wings in the open ocean. Surprise! You're instantly on your own with no parental guidance whatsoever. Takabuta, rough start. Your body unfolds like some kind of origami ocean creature. Those little wings of yours are already about 2 feet across. Not exactly tiny bibaby standards, but in the grand Shimoff manta rays. You're basically offensive snack for passing predators. Speaking of which, you better start swimming faster because literally everything wants to eat you right now. The moment you pop out, you're on Thamino for sharks, large fish, and basically anything with teeth and an appetite. Your survival strategy. Don't stop moving ever. It's like your entire childhood is one giant game of tag, where getting caught means game over permanently. Your first few weeks are a crash course in Ocean Survival 101 with no instructor and pop quizzes that can kill you. You figure out pretty quick I thought staying near the surface during daylight hours is basically wearing eat me sign. So you do what any sensible bee manta would do. You dive deeper where the shadows hide your silhouette from hungry eyes above. Look at your mouth. It's not just any mouth. It's like you've got 2 giant pizza scoops attached to your face. These are cephalocaboose funnel water and food straight into your mouth as you swim. The ocean's original conveyor belt sushi system. You're basically swimming through soup and filtering out all the good bits. Plankton, krill, small fish. If it's tunny and nutritious, you're slurping it up like the world's most efficient Tundert vacuum cleaner. By your first birthday, you've doubled in size. Those wings are now pushing 4 feet across Andy hour, starting to feel a bit more confident. Not confident enough to stop constantly moving, mind you, but at least now you're a slightly less convenient snack size. You've survived your first year by a combination of constant vigilance, speed, and just enough luck to keep your flat pancake body away from the business end of a shark. Ocean currents become your personal highway system. Why waste energy when you can catch a free ride? You learn to read the water, feeling temperature changes, detecting shifts in pressure, sensing the flow patterns. It's like having a built-in GPS. Except instead of an annoying voice telling you to turn right in 200 feet. You've got millions of sensitive nerve endings all across your body, mapping the ocean in real time. At 3 years old, you're properly growing up now. Your wingspan stretches to nearly 10 feet across, and you're starting to look like a proper manta. You've graduated from easy snack to challenging meal in the eyes of predators, which is definitely an upgrade in the survival department. Still, those tiger sharks don't seem particularly discouraged by your growth spurt. So, the game of eternal tag continues. Your day basically consists of eating, swimming, and trying not to become something else's lunch. Sounds simple, but it takes up all your time. You filter over 150 gallons of seawater every hour through your specialized agils. That's like chugging an entire bathtub of water, extracting just the good bits, and doing it again and again and again. No wonder you're Alwatian gray. You discover the joy of breaching, launching your entire body out of the water, and slapping back down with a crash. Scientists aren't totaliger. Why mantis do this? Is it to remove parasites, communicate with other mantas? Or maybe it's just really fun to cannonball when you're built like a living pancake with wings. Whatever there as in, you find yourself doing it more, especially when you meet up with other mantas. Oh yeah, that's a thing now. You found your crew. Turns out mantis are surprisingly social. You've joined a small group that feeds together, travels together, and occasionally all leap out of the water together like some kind of synchronous swim team that never got proper coaching. It's not exactly the Olympics, but it's your kind of fun. By age 7, you're a full-grown adult with wingspan of over 15 feet. Your basicalia living, breathing underwater hang glider. Smaller fish have started using you as mobile shelter, swimming beneath your massive wings to hide from predators. You don't mind the company. They sometimes chase away the parasites that try to hitch a ride on your skin. So, it's a win-win situation. You've mastered the art of the cleaning station. Those special coral reef areas where smaller fish act like the ocean's car wash. You hover perfectly still while tiny cleaner wasps dart all over your body, picking off parasites and dead skin. It's like getting a full-bodied spa treatment while suspended in blue infinity. Feels amazing after a long day off filter feeding. Speaking of feeding, you've perfected your techniques. Sometimes you barrel roll through dense patches of plankton, your mouth video pen, scooping up maximum food with minimal effort. Other times, you and your Manta buddies form a feeding chain, swimming in tight formation to create a swirling vortex that concentrates your prey. It's team hunting at its fine stand, way more efficient than going solo at 10 years old. If you're female, you start getting attention from malamantas. Their courtship is surprisingly lethal for such massive creatures. The molly follows behind you, mimicking your movements like some underwater shadow dance. It's flattering, if a bit persistent. Eventually, if you're in Tohim, you'll let him get close enough to mate. The whole thing lasts just a few scans. Not exactly the romance of the century, but efficient. Pregnancy lasts about a year, which feels like forever when you're constantly swimming. Your body changes, growing rounder as the pup develops inside you. Unlike some fish that lay thousands of eggs and call it a day, you invest all that energy into just 1 or 2 pups at a time. Talk about pressure. And after all that, remember the beginning of your story. Yeah, you literally give birth while swimming and immediately abandon your baby to the same sink or swim childhood you had. Circle of life, and all that. By 15 years, you've survived countless close calls with sharks, fishing nets, and boat propellers. Your wings bear theskers of near misses, ragged edges, and healed tears that tell the story of a life lived dangerously. Each mark is basically a souvenir from a vacation tough edge of mortality. I visited death's door and all I got was this lousy scar. Your brain is surprisingly large for a fish with specialized areas devoted to social behavior, problem solving, and self-awareness. You recognize your affliction, remember good feeding spots from years ago, and can even recognize your individual mantis you've met before. Not bad for a creature Hosensters decided fins were overwrought and wings were the way to go. 20 years in and you're one of the veterans of the ocean. Younger mantis sometimes follow your lead, learning the migration routes and feeding techniques you've perfected over 2 decades of ocean life. You didn't ask to be a role model, but hero are the elder states of your manta crew. Your daily routine has a certain rhythm to it now. Dawn feeding near the surface, midday cleaning stations, and socializing. Afternoon diving to deeper, cooler waters, and then back to Thessalus as night falls. It's predictable but satisfying, like having a job you didn't hate with coworkers you actually enjoy. At 30, you're reaching manta middle age. You swim a little slower now, but with more precision. You've seen the ocean change. Reefs bleaching, plastic drifting through your feeding grounds. Fishing boats becoming more numerous. The water feels different too. Warmer in places it should be cool. More acidic against your sensitive skin. Your migration routes span hundreds of miles of open ocean navigated with an internal compass. Scientists still don't fully understand. You feel the Earth's magnetic field like humans feel a breeze on their face. An invisible boot-and-mistakable sensation guiding you home. Year after year, you return to the same feeding grounds. The same cleaning stations, the same mating areas, following ancient paths encoded somewhere in your Mont DNA. 40 years into your Mont life. And you're officially in your golden years. Your massive 20-feet wingspan casts an impressive shadow on the reef below. A Sioux glide effortlessly through crystal blue waters. Younger mantis give you space almost reverently. You've survived longer than most of your kind, outsmarting predators, avoiding human sand their boats, and successfully riding ever-changing currents of an increasingly unpredictable ocean. Your body moves a little slower now, but your brain is sharper than ever. Packed with 4 decades of ocean wisdom, you know exactly where to find the richest plankton blooms, which cleaning station shave the most attentive service, and precisely when to start the long migration to warmer waters. It's like having Google Maps for the entire ocean permanently installed in your head. And no, here you are, still gliding, still filtering, still living your best man life. The younger ones don't even realize you're old. You still breach with impressive height, still somersault through plankton clouds with practiced aggression. In the endless blue, age is just a number, and you've got plenty of graceful gliding left to do. After all, when you're basically a majestic underwater bird with the face of a vacuum cleaner, retirement isn't really an option.